I know this is something, like you said, you're passionate about. You've been involved in this from the beginning. So let's talk about it. What is keto coffee? Can you explain it a bit? What exactly is, well, what is keto? Let's start there.
Yeah. Keto is a huge buzzword right now, and for good reason. It's been known about for a long, long time, but we didn't really know how to put it to use specifically for us physiologically until now. And we know keto comes from the word ketosis, which is really just your body's natural process of turning fat into fuel. Your body prefers carbohydrates, but once they're depleted, it will turn to fats, which is what we're really looking to do here, to burn for energy. And as a byproduct of this fat metabolism or fat burning, your body starts producing something called ketones. And ketones are a super high energy fuel source for your body and your brain. Now, that sounds good, right? We want to burn fat and fuel brain power. But ketosis is something that your body does naturally. It happens between meals when you're fasting every night. As your body runs out of the carbohydrates from your last meal, it starts going to those fats and you get into a state called ketosis. So that's what keto and ketosis means, Pam.
I love it. So ketosis, that makes complete sense. And as you're talking, I'm drinking, so I'm getting myself in there, or keeping myself there. So obviously, I want to burn fat. Who doesn't want to burn fat? Who doesn't want that energy and that mental clarity? Who doesn't want to get fit and healthy? So, we have It Works Keto Coffee. So how does that work with our keto coffee? How does that support it? How does, we got coffee, we got keto. What makes that so special and so unique?
Well, what we're doing is keeping your body in a state of ketosis. You're already there because you didn't have any food after the last meal you took. And what we want to do is extend that period. So by coming up with a product called Keto Coffee, we continue that process of fat burning. And we've added some specific things that to the keto coffee that make it keto coffee that will keep your body in that fat burning keto mode.
So and so exactly what is that? What's in it? Is it in our keto that keeps us in that mode?
There's grass-fed butter. There is MCT, which is medium chain triglyceride oil, and collagen, which is a very healthy source of protein.
We're going to talk about collagen, because anytime someone says collagen, I'm like, let me know, and I can drink collagen too. So that's, It Works. We don't just do coffee. We don't just do keto. We do keto coffee and collagen. It's like a whole another level, Mark would say. I love it. Okay, so Dr. Don, you talked about grass-fed butter. And so, for a lot of people listening, a lot of people sharing this, they're going, okay, I'm learning about ketosis. Okay, I get that. I know you said that the keto coffee allows for me to feel, get me in ketosis state, burn fat. It allows for me to get that mental clarity and that energy. And I can testify to that for myself personally. But you mentioned grass-fed butter. So, and you see it, and obviously, I've seen the different keto coffees out there where they put a stick of butter and they make their own keto coffee. And obviously, Mark talks about his story of how he actually was doing this, and it was really hard for him to find the grass-fed butter, and especially traveling. So we wanted to make it really convenient and put it all together. But can you explain, you think of coffee and you think of butter, and you don't really think of them together. So why butter in our keto coffee?
Well, first of all, butter is not the enemy and fat is not the enemy. We've believed a big fat lie that low-fat diets work, and they don't, and they're not the best for you. In fact, they're not healthy. They can cause some real problems. But grass-fed butter is an extremely healthy source of the best fats in the world, omega-3 essential fatty acids particularly. And those unique fatty acids are what you need for converting that fat into fuel by increasing your body's ketone production and the process of ketosis. So that's why we've chosen to add it here. It's a very high quality fat content that helps fill you up. And that's key to this process, because you're not going to be struggling with hunger when you use the system as we lay it out for you. It'll kill cravings. It'll satisfy that hunger. So when you wake up in the morning, your body is in ketosis because you haven't had anything since the last meal the night before. So if you start the day with keto coffee, this should satisfy you and let your body continue in the fat-burning ketosis mode with filling good fats from grass-fed butter as well as the MCT oil.
I love it. Okay, so that makes that makes a lot of sense. And you know, when we're going to talk about even the taste, and we're going to talk about, I think we lost your video real quick, Dr. Don. There you go. We're going to talk about the taste of it, because there is a buttery taste, and I kind of will talk you a little bit through it. And it tastes amazing, and I kind of can't put it down as we're talking. But Dr. Don, you talked about MCT oil. So we hear a lot about MCT oil. We know, you know, you mentioned what it was. Can you talk about what's the role or the benefit of MCT oil then in our It Works Keto Coffee?
Yes, MCT oil is a key ingredient. MCT, as I said before, stands for medium chain triglycerides, which are very rare in foods in nature. Most triglycerides are fats, but most fats, triglycerides, are long chain. Medium chains are rare, but they are the healthiest fats by far. And you need fats to function. Every cell in your 100 trillion cells you have in your body is surrounded by a double fatty layer, bilipid layer called a cell membrane, which is really determining what gets in the cells, what is allowed to process and go out of the cells as waste. Extremely important. You need fats for building hormones. You need fats for keeping nervous transmission from cross-connecting. Every nerve in your body is covered with a myelin sheath, which is fat. Your brain is mostly fat. Fats, we need fats. And this low-fat diet lie that we've believed has not been healthy for people, and it certainly doesn't work to lose weight. You need to give your body the fats that it needs in balance, and you need good fats. Now, the bad fats are those hydrogenated fats, trans fats. These are very toxic, and they can lead to a lot of health issues. We do not recommend those. Of course, things like margarine and a lot of vegetable oils that have been processed, highly processed and heated. But medium chain triglycerides are the healthiest fats. They do not raise cholesterol. They actually, I believe, protect against heart disease. A lot of studies show that. And fat and cholesterol have gotten a really bad name. But cholesterol, your body really uses as a Band-Aid. It's a repairing mechanism that cholesterol functions as in the body. So it's very important in functioning and making hormones. Certain hormones are made from cholesterol base. Vitamin D is made from converting the cholesterol in your skin with sunlight. Coconut oil and palm kernel oil are two of the most excellent sources of those MCTs, and that's what's in our MCT oil in the keto coffee. The unique fatty acids of the MCT oils are metabolized really extremely efficiently in your body, and as part of that fat metabolism, ketone production increases, and that's your fuel for your body and your brain. So to boost and sustain energy output, sharpen mental focus, and enhance your mood, you need the MCTs in the keto coffee.
Well, I tell you what, I feel that, you know, I can tell you my energy feels better, my mental focus, my mood, all of that. So as I'm drinking my keto, I'm just going to keep smiling as we're doing this Facebook Live, Dr. Don, because I am a happy girl right now. So you said it, you heard it here first. Fat is not the enemy. We've been told a big fat lie. And I think that's really true. So you said that, obviously keto is giving the good fats. And my ears perked up earlier when we talked about, it's got grass-fed butter, it has the MCT oil, which we talked about both of those. So can you talk a little bit about collagen? Because I know collagen as a woman, and I want as much collagen as I can get in my body and on my body and everything. So I'm really excited about collagen being in this product. Can you talk about that a little, Dr. Don?
Yes, keto coffee is about, of course, helping you burn that fat into fuel. But you know what burns more fat and calories is protein. Now there's protein, carbohydrates, and fats. All foods are made of combinations of those. And proteins are a very excellent source of calories for fuel in balance. And collagen is probably the healthiest protein I know of. And it's in the KetoWorks Keto Coffee to provide vital protein, essential amino acids. These are amino acids that your body can't make. You have to get them from the diet. So that's why they're so important. And lean muscle helps you burn more calories. A pound of muscle burns 50 calories a day, a pound of fat only 2 or 3. So you want to keep that lean muscle mass as you're attaining and maintaining ideal weight. And the first thing you think of when you hear collagen is probably healthy skin, hair, skin, and nails. And that's the benefit too, because that's what they're made of. It's a major structural protein in hair, skin, and nails. So you get that added benefit as well.
I love it. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. And I'm seeing some of the questions come in. And so we're going to cover some of these answers. I know there's some questions on taste and all that. So I have some other questions, Dr. Don, I'm going to pick your brain on as well. But, you know, the one of the great pieces also about our keto coffee is, number one, you know, we launched it. It's for sale right now. You're going to have, and we announced this right now in the pre-order that you're doing now, in the sale, we actually have, it's going to be coming in different packaging. So I might have packaging here, Dr. Don. You saw it a little bit earlier before we started this. So I'm going to share that with everybody here, unless you guys don't want to see it. I mean, if you guys want to see it, I might need to get a little KetoWorks fight or something to say, if you want to see the packaging and you want to see the packets. So I have it up over here. I know there's a little bit delay, but I need to see a little bit of love. Give us some love, share it, give us some love. You know, if you're loving this with Dr. Don and all of the great benefits of keto coffee, love us up a little bit and let's, Dr. Don, where's you're big, there you go. It works fight right there. Woo! I love it. I love it. All right. We got it coming in. All right. So here's the package that you guys are going to get if you order now. Now, this is our special packaging for right now. This is our black bag edition, we're calling it. And I don't know, maybe they don't want to see it, Dr. Don. I mean, you know, they're probably not interested. So this is it's just our, you know, we have our black bag for our wraps. Now we also have a black pack for the wraps. We actually have, this is what you're going to get it in. I actually have two because this one I wanted to show you guys. It's just black. This one, believe it or not, I opened. And I don't know, Dr. Don, should we show them what the packets look like?
I think we should.
You think so?
I do.
I mean, I feel like maybe they should just wait for theirs to come. What do you guys think? Yeah? No? Christy? No? All right, guys. So here are the packages. So when you receive this, it has 15 packets in it. You're going to receive, here's our keto coffee package. This is actually what the package will come in later. The normal packaging will look like this, has all of the benefits on there. And you can see, it's not that big. You can see, you open it up, it has all the powder right in there. So what's perfect with this is, I'll show you what's perfect with this. I'm traveling, Dr. Don, we're traveling, we're going to boot camps. It's hard to get our grass-fed butter. Oh, because we're traveling, we're tired. How do we stay in that ketosis state? We need to get focused. Just bring my purse and I just put the keto packages right there and it's on the go wherever you are. And it's perfect and it's great. And so right now, again, we have these, this is what you're going to get. I know a lot of people are asking, yeah, so sleek, it's sexy. I have to give a shout out to the marketing team and our creative team at KetoWorks. They took it there. It is amazing, sleek. It says right on the top, non-GMO, on the go, keto, soy free, all right there. So great job. I got to give a shout out to the marketing team and our design team. So kudos to you guys because it looks great and it looks good. But it also tastes amazing. So Dr. Don, we're getting a lot of questions and obviously I know you said there's palm oil and there's coconut oil in that. And it does not taste like coconut oil. It does not taste like palm oil. And there's a lot of people that actually have said, does it taste like a strong coffee? Now I am a coffee drinker and I don't find that it tastes like a strong coffee drinker. It's very buttery. It has a buttery, smooth texture flavor. You would not, you know, You would not want to put creamer in. And Dr. Don, I wanted to ask you that question also. You know, we have some distributors asking, you know, if I put this in, I like my flavored coffees, or would they need to, or what would you recommend in putting additional creamers in, or flavors or any of that into our existing keto coffee?
Yeah, well, do you need to? No, absolutely not. It's fine the way it is. Would it hurt the product to add sweeteners or flavoring? No, it wouldn't, but I don't recommend that. And I'll tell you why. You want to start out in the way you want to go, get used to it the way it is, and you're not adding any carbs, because traditionally when you add flavors and things like that, you can add some carbs, and that's not what we want to do. We're trying to keep this a low carb. So let's keep the main thing the main thing. I don't recommend putting anything with it. Use it as is. It tastes great, and get used to it right off the bat.
I love that. And I think also, like you said, you don't want anything to kick off that ketosis. You know, all those have those sugars and different pieces, different bad things in them, I guess you could say. So it tastes incredible. I will tell you, it's like a creamed coffee already. And it's great. You can do it cold. You can do it warm. And Dr. Don, and obviously all you need to do is open this and pour it in, because a lot of people are also asking, do I add it to my coffee? Is it a creamer? No, it actually has, Dr. Don, is it 125 milligrams of caffeine?
Yes,
yep.
it does.
And what is that equivalent to from a cup of coffee?
That's like a strong cup of coffee.
Okay.
Yes.
So this leads me into my next question to you, Dr. Don, then. So about a strong cup of coffee, and, you know, is there a way do I need to change my routine or my diet if I want to achieve the best results for my keto coffee? You know, how often should I drink it? If it's me, Dr. Don, this is yummy stuff. Like, it's yummy. It's guys, let me tell you, it is yummalicious. That's a word, and I'm using it, and I'm placing it on this. Yummalicious. You heard it here. It's incredible. It tastes amazing. How many times do I drink this? How do I use this in my routine, especially if I've never done ketosis? Do I have to do that? Can you talk through that a little bit for everybody?
Absolutely. I'll tell you exactly how you should use this yummalicious product.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
But by following the ketogenic diet, you'll support your body's natural ketosis process and keep it in ketosis longer. Do you have to? No, it'd be beneficial even if you weren't doing that. But a ketogenic diet make it even work better. I highly recommend it. And a ketogenic diet is just low in carbohydrates. It's high in fats. That means good fats like the medium chain triglycerides, those MCTs we talked about, and a moderate protein intake. So this is what I'd recommend for your daily routine, to be specific. For breakfast, you're in ketosis. You want to stay there. Have your cup of keto coffee. It's going to satisfy you and give your body 15 to 18 hours of ketosis since your last meal would have been the night before, which is really the sweet spot you want to try to get to. 15 to 18 hours, you're really burning that fat. Then at lunch, with your low carb lunch, you can have a chocolate It Works shake, chocolate greens, and an It Works keto coffee. And what that will do is keep you really satisfied. Here's something that, you know, when I first saw this and was thinking about it, I thought, boy, that seems like a change to a lot of people. It doesn't seem like a lot of food, but fats are so satisfying. And we have the best fats on the planet here. So you'll find out you're not hungry. The shake, of course, gives you the satisfying plant-based proteins, and greens give you all the fruit and vegetable nutrients, plus that alkalizing blend of magnesium and potassium. You get all the benefits of the greens as well, and the chocolate that's in the greens. And with the keto coffee, you'll be full until dinner. Then for dinner, you just have a healthy low-carb meal, and ideally eat, 6 or 7 p.m., but more importantly, don't eat anything after dinner, even if you eat a little later, because we want to get that ketosis process starting as quickly as we can and extending it as long as we can. So that's a simple way to use it, Pam.
I love it. So, and that's what I did this morning. So I woke up, I had my keto coffee, my yummalicious keto coffee. And then I had my low carb lunch, and now I'm having my keto coffee with this. And, I think the one thing, as much as I want to drink this throughout the day, Dr. Don, because it's good, you do have to remember it does have caffeine in it. So it is coffee. And so if you take it at night, obviously it's caffeine and it could keep you up as well. So I love that you say the morning, the afternoon with the low carb, then eat a healthy low carb dinner as well.
Right.
So I know that a lot of distributors are probably wondering, is this for me? Obviously, we've heard about how to take it. We've heard what it is and how many times I can drink it. And we've seen how cool it looks, guys, right? Very, very, very cool. And, but is this for me? I'm a mom, I'm an athlete, or I eat whatever I want to eat, or I don't have time to be on this type of a diet routine. So who is Keto Coffee for? Is there anybody that you would recommend? Yes, you're going to want to take it, or, so who is it for?
Yes. If your goal is to have more energy, a focused mind, to have better athletic performance, better results from your fitness routine, to lose weight, have a healthy body, think clearer, better memory, then It Works Keto Coffee is definitely for you. And to me, that's really everybody. Everyone wants to achieve at least one of those goals. I would think I want to achieve them all. And for you moms who crave more energy in your busy day, the It Works Keto Coffee is going to fuel your body and your brain. And that's through increased ketone production. And guys and girls who are athletes or have a dedicated fitness routine, you're going to want to support that and increase your fat and calorie burning. And It Works Keto Coffee helps to boost and sustain your energy output to burn even more fat. So whether you're a student or an executive or working your It Works business, you want to stay mentally sharp and focused. And we talked about ketones as brain fuel. They're super brain fuel. And the It Works Keto Coffee will help sharpen that mental focus and enhance mood. And let's not forget the obvious, the coffee drinkers. If you already drink coffee, why not choose a coffee that's going to give you so much more than just a caffeine benefit? It Works Coffee is going to fuel your brain and body for the day.
I love it. I love it. Well, so what I hear you say is, in a nutshell, it's for anybody. It's for everybody who wants to feel better, get fit, have mental clarity, mental focus, energy, and possibly, and lose some weight. So,
Exactly.
So basically, you need Keto Coffee. It's like Oprah. You get a car. You need Keto Coffee. You need Keto Coffee. We like do this.